Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondozi hlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iYunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlanhlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahlandenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlanhlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word, word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word, word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani, ubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu, sixabise intlantlo ninzi. Kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani, uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani, noku sele sikuphumezile, kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahlandenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani, kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani, ubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu, sixabise intlantlo ninzi. Kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani, uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani, noku sele sikuphumezile, kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahlandenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self. Wie ons word geïnspireer deur die mense om ons. Ons mentors, ons opvoeders, ons familie, ons kollegas, ons vriende. Wie ons word en wat ons bereik, is die som totaal van die geleenthede wat ons aangryp, die paaie wat ons stap. Ontdek die Universiteit Stellenbosch, waar wie jy word selfs jou eie verwagtinge oortref. Waar ons saam staan en saam vorentoe beweeg. Who we become depends on the choices we make. And what we choose is influenced by what we think, what we learn, what we dream. Who we become is shaped by what we stand for. Because when we uphold others' dignity, appreciate diversity and work for equality, we are our best selves. Who we become is inspired by the people around us. Our mentors, our teachers, our family, our colleagues, our friends. Who we become and what we achieve is the sum of all the opportunities we embrace, all the roads we travel. Discover Stellenbosch University, where who you become will transcend even your own expectations. Where we stand together, where we move forward together.
Ukuba singobani kuxhomekeke kwizinto esizikhethela zona, kwaye oko sikukhethayo kuphenjelelwa koko sikucingayo, sikufundayo nesikunqwenelayo. Ukuba singobani kubunjwa koko sikholelwa kuko, kuba xa sixabise isidima somntu sixabise intlantlo ninzi, kwaye sisebenzela uma kulinganwe, singoompondo zihlanjiwe. Ukuba singobani uphefumlelwe ngabantu abasingqongileyo, abacebisi bethu, ootitshala bethu, iintsapho zethu, oogxa bethu, abahlobo bethu. Ukuba singobani noku sele sikuphumezile kushwankathela onke amathuba esiwafumeneyo namahla ndenyuka esigqithe kuwo. Fumana iyunivesithi yaseStellenbosch, apho unokuzibona ugqwese ngaphezulu kokulindelekileyo, apho sime siyimbumba, apho sisiya phambili sisonke.
Wie ons word hang af van die keuses wat ons maak. En wat ons kies, word beïnvloed deur wat ons dink, wat ons leer, wat ons droom. Wie ons word gevorm deur waarvoor ons staan. Want as ons ander se waardigheid respekteer, diversiteit waardeer en in gelykheid glo, is ons beste self.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this end-of-year graduation ceremony of Stellenbosch University. Molweni, emva kwemini nje, namkelile nonke kulo msitho wothwaliso zidanga lwale University yase-Stellenbosch. Goeiemiddag allemaal en hartelijk welkom aan elkeen van jullie bij die hersgradeplichtigheid van de Universiteit Stellenbosch. My name is Boy Kuto, and I kindly request your attention as I share a few important announcements. The big day is finally here. Congratulations, graduates. You may clap hands for yourselves. You can scream, it's okay. Woo-woo! Then please take out your, thank you. Please take out your phone to scan the QR code on the pamphlet that is on your chair and update your details to join the global Mati network. Then please put on your Mati pin on your clothes, not the gown. The toilet facilities are here behind us, and you can get there by first exiting the hall and then entering from the side. The toilet entrances are clearly marked. We also have medical assistance available. Also here behind the stage, if you need help, please don't hesitate to approach any of the ushers. Any lost and found items can be handed in at the information kiosk in front of the venue. If you have lost something, you are welcome to inquire there. In the event of an emergency evacuation of this venue, please proceed calmly to the exit closest to you and congregate on the rugby fields between the Donny Craven Stadium and this hall. Please follow the instruction of the safety officer and campus security staff. Allow me to introduce our musicians. African Music Ensemble, Conquering Spirits under the direction of Ngcebekazi Mnukwana, as well as the Stellenbosch Jazz Quartet. They provide the entertainment before the ceremony. And the Stellenbosch University Brass and Percussion Ensemble will play for the academic procession, and they will be conducted by Regat Koen. The vocalist who will be singing the national anthem is Station Davids. Please give them a round of applause. No one is to move in among the instruments for photos, as they are very expensive and have been damaged in the past. The presiding officer at this ceremony is the Chancellor, Justice Edwin Cameron. When we get to the awarding of degrees, please walk to the Dean and hand your announcement card to the official. Then after your name has been read, walk to the presiding officer, bow, and then allow the hooting by the registrar, Dr. Rona Retief. Turn around for acknowledgement by the audience. Proceed to the end of the stage. Members of the audience are welcome to take photographs, but please switch off your sound and flash first. In fact, please keep your cell phone on silent for the duration of the ceremony. Each and every graduate deserves their big moment. Therefore, we request that you do not leave the hall before the whole ceremony has been concluded. Once the procession has left, we respectfully request that you exit the hall swiftly so that cleaning and preparation for the next ceremony may commence as soon as possible. Please take along any waste items such as water bottles, tissues, etc., and dispose of these safely in bins outside. The official photographers have set up a studio in the Sports Science building behind this hall. Graduates and their family and friends are welcome to make use of this service. Also look out for the multi-shop mobile unit for purchasing Stellenbosch University branded items to remind you of the successful academic journey that we are celebrating today. And we invite you to our brand new alumni clubhouse at Distal after this ceremony to celebrate your achievements with a glass of bubbly. That's next to Danny Craven Stadium, next to us on my left for the alumni toast. A piece of good news, this graduation ceremony can be followed via live streaming from anywhere in the world. In case you were not aware of this, you are welcome to share the following website with family and friends: www.sun.ac.za/streaming. You are also welcome to share your graduation experiences on social media, and the hashtag to use is #SUGRAD. Just remember to keep your phone on silent, please. Ons is bykans gereed om met die pligtigheid te begin. Ons praat dat hy sal opstaan vir die akademiese prosesie en sal bly staan tot nadat ons na die nasionale lied geluister het. Lixesha loba kuqalwe ngomsitho. Sicela wonke umuntu aphakame ngexesha kungena izithwalwano eholweni. Sime njalo ukuze kucule umhobe wesizwe. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession and remain standing until we have listened to the national anthem. Thank you, Bayadanki, enkosi kakhulu.
Ons begin ons plegtigheid vanmiddag. We start our beautiful ceremony this afternoon with the national anthem. Ons sing die nasionale lied. Sal jy asseblief die sitplekke inneem? Please be seated. Before we proceed, voordat ons voortgaan, wil ons net ons musikante bedank. The African Music Ensemble, led by Nkabakazi Mnukwana. Then also the Stellenbosch University Brass and Percussion Ensemble. Die dirigent is Richard Kien. Draai bietjie om, Richard. En waar is Nkabakazi? Ja, asseblief, hier. Please turn around so that everyone can see you. Bravo. En dan Sashon Davids, wat ons gehelp het met die... Ja, asseblief, Sashon, kom voor. Hulle gaan ons nou verlaat en 'n laaste ronde van applaus. We thank you very much for the beauties of your opening this day. And now I'm going to formally constitute this gathering. Kragtens die magte aan my toevertrou deur die statuut van die universiteit en die landswette, verklaar ek hiermee dat hierdie kongregasie van die Universiteit van Stellenbosch behoorlik saamgestel is. I hereby declare, by virtue of the powers vested in me by the statute of this university and the laws of this country, that this congregation of the university has been duly constituted. Jy kan eintlik daarvoor ook applaus gee. Want as ek dit nie doen nie, if I don't do that and the rector occasionally has to remind me, then none of the degrees are valid. Ons begin met 'n gewyde oomblik, each where we are seated, a reflective moment in which we think spiritually and inwardly in our own way, according to our own beliefs, on what has brought us here today, on the path that has led us here to be together for this wonderful occasion. Just a few moments. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ek verwelkom u nou vervolgens. It's a great joy to invite you all here. A particular joy, if you look on my left, on die regterkant, at the wonderful medical health sciences graduates who we're going to honor and rejoice with today. And these last 2 days have been very special. All of us, struggled through the COVID epidemic. Stellenbosch managed to carry on, keep going, with the rector's intervention and the wonderful team that he has. Maar het was moeilike jare gewees. Ons het smart gehad, ons het vrese gehad, ons ekonomie het amper tot stilstand gekom. In all these many ways, we all suffered. And we're over the worst. COVID hasn't gone. The risk of a further mass pandemic is still with us, but we rejoice today that we can meet here, and it's a particular moment of celebration for us. Before the end of the ceremony, gaan ons 3 lede van die fakulteit gaan ons spesiaal vereer met die kanselierstoekenning. Hulle is professor Susan van Skalkwyk, professor Taryn Young, en meneer Daniel Rana en hulle gaste. Ons verwelkom hulle spesiaal. Kan ons hulle net verwelkom. Ons verwelkom ook Dr. Brian Bergstedt, wat 'n lid van die Universiteitsraad is. En nou wil ek vir ons voorstel, hier op die verhoog, my name is Edwin Cameron. Ek was 'n regter gewees vir 25 jaar. And when I retired in 2019, I took on 2 retirement jobs. The one was with prisons, and the second one was the greatest joy in my life, which is when I became Chancellor of this university. It's a ceremonial post. Dit is soos ons noem 'n titulaire pos, wat beteken dat ek geen verantwoordelikheid uitneem vir die slegte goed nie en net die goeie goed geniet. Dis dit nie 'n baie nice job nie. Dankie meneer. Bly hou daarvan. En dan die mense wat die smarte moet dra, those carrying the anguishes of the university, and there have been some this year. We are deeply aware of them as we celebrate our continuing achievements. On my left is Professor Wim de Villiers, who is the Rector and Vice Chancellor, and I think he deserves a special round of applause. Professor de Villiers went to Oxford as a young man. He got his DPhil after graduating at Stellenbosch as a doctor, and he became an internist, a physician, a gastroenterologist, and for 20 years he had a massive practice in Kentucky in the United States. He and his family and his children were there. He built up a considerable reputation as an academic in the field, and then we managed to lure him back. So give him another round. On his left, we have Professor Sibusiso Moyo, and we welcome her particularly. These are her first graduations. She's just joined the university, and she is the Vice Chancellor. Sy is die adjunct rector, die visie-rector, vir navorsing, innovasie. Wat is innovation in Afrikaans? Innovasie, ja, ek sien. En nagraadse studies. Professor Moyo het my reg gehelp met daardie Afrikaans. Ons het klaar vir haar in die afgelope 6 maande baie. And then the Dean of Medicine, waar is u? Professor Elmy Miller. Professor Miller is 'n internasionaal vermaarde oorplantingschirurg. So it's a wonderful thing. We lured her from UCT, and she has come to Stellenbosch, a distinguished, internationally renowned transplant surgeon, and every Tuesday she still does transplants. So send her a message if you like. We'll pass it on. Aan haar regterkant is Professor Nico Gey van Pittius, wat die adjunct-dekaan van navorsing en internasionalisasie is in die mediese fakulteit. Welkom. Professor Theresa Fish, waar is u? Daar is u. Hy is ook adjunct-dekaan, the Vice Dean for Clinical Services and Social Impact, En u is ook op die universiteitsraad, professor. Thank you. Professor Karen Baantjies. Ja, asseblief, dames en here. Dankie. Ek kan sien hier is 'n gulhartige by vanmiddag. En professor Karen Baantjies, wat die adjunct dekaan is vir onderrig en leer. Is dit reg? Learning and teaching. Baie dankie daar, professor Baantjies. En dan die persoon wat eintlik die universiteit ran, is Dr. Ronel Retief, hier aan my regterkant. Die harde werk van die daaglikse aan die gang bly van die universiteit is in haar hande. En dankie, ja. En haar adjunct registrateur, die Deputy Registrar for the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, is Ms. Farah Fredericks. We welcome you as well. Ek het nou die verwelkoming gedoen en ek is verheug dat ons professor Kolile Simon, you are there, Professor? Where's Professor Simon? Okay, well, we're going to improvise. Ons is baie jammer dat Professor Kolile nie hier met ons kan wees nie. Wie is 'n Xhosa sprekende? Kan u dit doen? Wie is 'n Xhosa sprekende hier om die verwelkoming in Xhosa te doen? Don't be shy. Yes, please, ma'am. Yes, please, won't you come? We would be so grateful to you. Please come. How are you? Thank you. Please, to the podium. Thank you so much. And sorry, ma'am, would you introduce yourself in Xhosa?
Okay, igama lami ndinguSilindo Kuhle Nyezi. Okay. Molweni bazali, molweni bafundi. Ndiyabulisa also to my fellow colleagues. Siyanamkela namhlanje kolusuku luhle loba nizobukela abantwana benu benyuka kweliqonga. Siyabulela.
Oh, thank you. That was beautiful. Hulle sê mos 'n boer maak 'n plan. So, dit is 'n luisterryke en wonderlike geleentheid. It is a dazzling and beautiful occasion in which we all rejoice. And one of the features of the graduations this year is that we've got a new emblem and seal and logo. And the graduates today will receive that on their graduation certificates. We are very proud of our Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. And I want to make quite a personal comment, if I may. Ek wil iets nogal diep persoonlik sê vir hierdie geleentheid. Ons is nie so seker oor menslike vooruitgang die afgelope 10,000 jaar nie. Has it really been better to have cars and beton and teerpaaie and so on? But the one thing that is absolutely clear is that medical science has improved the lot for all of humanity. Tandpyn, kan u dink 2 eeue terug what it must be like to have been tandpyn. And one of those major benefits, and I address myself very personally to you as people in health sciences, as doctoral candidates, is that last month was the 25th year that I was on antiretroviral treatment. Antiretrovirale behandeling het my lewe gered. Ek was baie siek in November 1997 en dit was mense soos hierdie wat vandag gaan graad kry, wat het vir my moontlik gemaak het. The antiretrovirals suppress the virus. I'd have to take them every day. There's 7 million of us in South Africa who owe our lives to medical science, maar nie net mediese wetenskap nie, also to activism. And we know that Professor Elmi Miller in die fakulteit, sy kweek ook daardie toegewydheid, that commitment to public duty and to public service in the end. So the activists, and I'm very pleased to say that Professor Taryn Young, waar is u, professor? Ja, sy het vir my ingelig net voordat sy hier gekom het, dat sy as jong student en jong dosent by UCT ook deel was van die Treatment Action Campaign, wat daarvoor gesorg het dat antiretrovirale medications, that they became cheap enough and that they became available to everyone. Give her a round of applause. So, die fakulteit ken amper 1000 grade en diplomas in hierdie jaar toe. It's a wonderful achievement, Professor Miller. We're very glad we were able to. And they commit themselves. Hierdie is ons waardes. En ek gaan dit nou in Engels sê, dan moet u asseblief, as jy Afrikaans sprekend of Xhosa sprekend is, we won't get you back here to say the values in Xhosa. Because when I was trying to translate them into Afrikaans, Dr. Retief and I had to think quite a lot. Excellence, compassion, equity, respect, and accountability. That is what we commit ourselves to. I, as Chancellor, die rector en sy uitvoerende span, die dekaan. En hoe vertaal ons dit in Afrikaans? Uitnemendheid, deernis, dis 'n baie mooi een. Billikheid, respek en verantwoordbaarheid. Ek sluit af my verwelkoming af en dan gaan ons die werklike besigheid afhandel met 'n aanhaling uit 'n wonderlike mens uit die 19de eeu, Professor Joseph Lister. Jy sal miskien weet, Listerine was 'n bekende mondspoelmiddel. Jy sien, die rector help my nog steeds reg. And he invented, could you say he invented antiseptic surgery? Ja, Professor Miller is 'n goeie akademikus. Hy het gesê, you could say that. Baie slim. Ons is hier met slim mense te doen. And he said, I trust I may be enabled in the treatment of patients always to act with a single eye to their good. And daardie gees, in that spirit, we rejoice in what's going to happen now. Ek gaan nou aan die kandidate wat aan my voorgelê word, gaan ek die onderskeie grade, diplomas en sertifikate verleen, and I will now confer the diplomas, certificates and degrees on the candidates presented to me. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer on the candidates, whom I will present to you now, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. The supervisor concerned will give a brief outline of each dissertation. Lydia Asuhairi, Professor Nyasulu.
Mr. Chancellor, the candidate Lydia Atuhaire conducted a study entitled HIV Continuum of Care Outcomes Among Female Sex Workers in Kampala, Uganda. The study aimed to understand service delivery approaches along the HIV continuum of care for female sex workers in a routine setting in Kampala. The study found the effect of community-based interventions varied across the stages of the HIV care cascade, showing low retention in care and low viral load testing coverage. Therefore, consistent monitoring and realigning effective care strategies along the provision of tailored services under differentiated care models for female sex workers is critical to sustain HIV control in this population. I now request you, Mr. Chancellor, to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on candidate Lydia Atuhaire.
Zelda Coetzee, and she will be presented by Professor van Niekerk.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, the original and contemporary philosophical assumptions underlying the Werner de Toy model of creative ability, as used by 3 generations of occupational therapists, were explored. The embedded and encultured creative ability mindsets pertaining the model was found to have prevailed. The motivational pattern of the model between people, occupations, and naturalistic Afrocentric context need further development. I now request you, Mr. Chancellor, to confer the degree on Zelda Coetzee.
Our next candidate, Caitlin Cutler, and she will be presented by Professor Bardeen.
Mr. Chancellor, Caitlin's PhD focused on Parkinson's disease, a disorder that involves the progressive loss of brain cells. Caitlin's work identified new disease processes that may shed light on why these cells die. Her findings were published in international journals and have laid the foundation for future research into this devastating disorder. I request you to confer the degree on Caitlin Cutler.
Susanna Magdalena de Klerk will be presented by Dr. van Niekerk.
Mr. Chancellor, the disabilities of the arm, shoulder, and hand questionnaire was successfully translated and cross-culturally adapted into Afrikaans for the Western Cape. Novel approaches of community translation and shared decision-making were employed to obtain evidence in context. Structural and cross-cultural validity for the utilization within the intended context was confirmed. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree on Susanne de Klerk.
Karen Kunsevi Kilola. Dr. Kleinhans will present this case.
Mr. Chancellor, Mrs. Kusevi-Kalola characterized macrophage responses of patients with type 2 diabetes to better understand the immunological mechanisms involved in their increased susceptibility to Mycobacterium tuberculosis infection and tuberculosis disease. This work is particularly relevant to South Africa, which has a high TB burden and increasing number of people with type 2 diabetes. I therefore request you to confer the degree on Ms. Karine Kunsevi-Kalola.
Feni Mantula will be presented by Professor Sevram. I think Professor Sevram isn't here. So I will just say that I don't have your topic in front of me, but please, Mr. Chancellor, can we, is it here? Let me say that, okay. Barriers to cervical cancer screening in the Gwanda district, Zimbabwe. She did a mixed method analysis, a study that explored the factors that influence the low utilization of cervical cancer screening services in Gwanda district, Zimbabwe, a unique area consisting of urban, rural, and mining populations where no data existed before. The study identified major barriers to cervical cancer screening at all levels of the socio-ecological model, implying that individual, interpersonal, community, and health system-related factors contribute to the challenges that women face across screening services. Oduwole Udunayo Elizabeth will be presented by Professor Wesonge.
Mr. Chancellor, in 2019, the World Health Organization identified vaccine hesitancy as one of the greatest threats to global health, and COVID-19 proved them right. Mrs. Oduwole used several quantitative and qualitative research methods in this doctoral research on vaccine hesitancy. The work produced policy and practice-relevant findings and 6 publications in prominent peer-reviewed international journals. The work has received a lot of scientific and policy citations. I request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Philosophy on Mrs. Odunayo Elizabeth Oduwole.
Nuglankant Nipu Felicia Sangweni will be presented by Professor Rabia Johnston.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, doxorubicin is a highly effective anti-cancer drug with a cardiotoxic side effect. Ms. Sangweni investigated the cardioprotective potential of 5.7-DH and penosembrine against doxorubicin-induced cardiotoxicity. Ms. Sangweni demonstrated that 5.7-DH and penosembrine improves cardiac function without reducing the chemotherapeutic effect of doxorubicin, resulting in 5.7-DH being considered for a possible patent application. I request you to confer the degree on Ms. Sangweni.
Yolandi Swart will be presented by Prof. Moller.
Mr. Chancellor, Ms. Swart's 4 scientific publications addressed 3 concerns: tuberculosis, diabetes, and the analysis of populations with complex genetic ancestry from sub-Saharan Africa. This work is of particular relevance to South Africa, afflicted by both tuberculosis and diabetes, as many genetically diverse populations requiring unique analysis methods are present. I request you to confer the degree on Yolandi Swart.
Kutsanai Ian Tapfuma will be presented by Dr. Mufembe Ngwana. Andre Loxton will present. Thanks, Andre.
Thanks. Mr. Chancellor, the PhD of Mr. Tapfuma explored the use of fungal metabolites as anti-tuberculosis agents. He used the bimetallic iron oxide nanoparticles to enhance the bioactivity of these metabolites, and he showed that the methanol extract of the fungal isolates exhibited significant inhibitory activity against Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This work, Mr. Tapfuma published in international peer-reviewed journals. I request you to confer the degree on Kutsanai Tapfuma.
Ansia van Koller will be presented by Professor Glashoff.
Mr. Chancellor, the study of Ms. van Koller investigated the inborn error of immunity termed Mendelian susceptibility to mycobacterial disease. In her study, novel gene variants were detected in 82% of the study cases. Significantly reduced levels of immune cell subset, cytokine production, and transcription factor activity were also observed. And despite some key commonalities, each patient had a unique phenotype, highlighting the need for individual immune dysfunction assessment in these patients. I request you to confer the degree on Ansia van Koller.
Marion Vermeulen will be presented by our supervisor, Professor van Zyl.
Mr. Chancellor, despite South Africa introducing individual donation nucleic acid testing in 2005, residual infectious risk in blood recipients remains. In 6 peer-reviewed publications, the candidate investigated residual risk and HIV and hepatitis B epidemiology, contributing to South Africa being a leader in blood safety and residual risk modeling. I request you to confer the degree on Ms. Marion Vermeulen.
Janine Watson van Zyl will be presented by Professor Wellman.
Mr. Chancellor, Janine explored exercise-induced neuroplasticity in the context of movement neuroscience. She found that moderate intensity asynchronous tele-exercise improved thyroid-related quality of life, including depressive mood and anxiety in individuals with hypothyroidism. With this translational approach, a novel breakthrough in understanding exercise-induced neuroplasticity and postural control in overt hypothyroidism has been made. I hereby request that you award the degree on Janine Watson van Zyl.
Tariq Raoul Weber will be presented by his supervisor, Dr. Kleinans.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Weber characterized alterations in immune and endocrine responses in context of TB patients with type 2 diabetes. Cytokines and hormone levels and markers of immune cell function were altered in type 2 diabetes patients. This study highlights the need to better understand the role hormones play in TB susceptibility in patients with type 2 diabetes. I therefore request you to confer the degree on Tariq Weber.
Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer the following degrees in the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. Master of Science, Magister in Natuurwetenskappe. Tom Jack Bartizal, cum laude. Joanna Adriana Kutsie. Kimberly Christine Kutser, cum laude. Janika Conradi. Ingrid Joy Courtney, cum laude. Didier Raphael Roger Dupreis, cum laude. Gabriella Erin Florence, cum laude. Lenka Macheku, MSc. Anay Lermer, cum laude. Ruan David Lochter. Vanessa Lou, cum laude. Chegufatsu Perseverance Mahlangu. Nenekatsi Masikansi, cum laude. That's a special cum laude. Megan Joy McCulloch. Chiama Mochading Motsa. Dintle Molopi. Ketiwe Joyce Mota. Tafadatsi Dylan Nyakubaya. Paulina Willifant. Kauthar Parker, cum laude. Cassius Mapia Pogole. Leroy Ann Scott, cum laude. Ramasela Lydia Thage. Christoffel Jacobus van Reenen, cum laude. And also cum laude, Amanda Jo Venter. For the degree Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Medicine, our first candidate, Vilani Marionetta Sadi. For the degree Master of Science in Sport Science, our first candidate, cum laude, Annette Jacqueline Botha. And cum laude, Rieta Marie Brandt. Cum laude, Yannick Schlewing. Harry van Wyk. And cum laude, Chantalise Watkins. For the Master of Public Health and Nutrition, our first candidate, Moganyetje Chepisis Audrey Maglakwane. Abungile Ursula Huamata. And now for the degree Master of Philosophy. Our first candidate, cum laude, Francois Coetzee. Eseline Olivia Geertse. Wayne George Kleinkies. Rachel Chibola Mbuyamba. Damas Mlaki. Mukuna Martins Mohoshu. Sihle Nhlabati. Andre Jacques Norkia. Sipu Duncan Nchalinsali. Mulimisi Ramavuya. Margaret Susan van Niekerk. And now for the degree Master of Occupational Therapy, our first candidate, Alicia Swart. Master of Nursing, our first candidate, Lyndall Ewanas. Leslie Ann Smith. And for the Master in Therapeutic Nutrition, our first candidate, Candice Rose Stansbury. Master of Physiotherapy, Talita Woodendal. Liesel Way. Okay. The degree we waited long for is the Bachelor of Science Honours. And this degree, cum laude, to Zora Bibi Abdullah. And cum laude, Jody Anthony Abrams. Zayan Abrams. Ilham Saad Salim Al-Talib. Jasmine Cameron Abrams. And cum laude, Simone Nicole Augustine. Cum laude, Ludik Wynand Beseidenhout. Cum laude, Jessica Nicole Broom. Another cum laude to Nikki Louise Byrne. Cum laude to Megan Carlitz. And another cum laude for Jessica Jane Cormick. Honours BSc cum laude for Jocelyn Jane de Jong. And another cum laude for Johanna Maria de Lange. Jaden Felix Phyllis. And cum laude to Denisha Giga. Cum laude to Justin Tia Govender. And cum laude to Tamika Govender. Sarwat Hendricks, also cum laude. Jessica Sarah Hurwitz, cum laude. Mishka Ismail, cum laude. And cum laude to Herschel Lee Monrique Jager. Lisa Jane Janse van Rensburg. Kaylee Tisha Jabber, cum laude. Fatima Kerwin. Sesetu Ketse. Risana Lambane. And another cum laude to Mark Sidney Lipschitz. Cum laude, Mia Lombard. And cum laude, Kaylee Chantal Losber. Sinegugu Kuleka Mhlope. Ntandu Mamayi Mkise. Cum laude, sorry. Edwin Chegufatsu Mokhlake. And cum laude to Peladi Kelebogile Mokwena. Nalang Shokaneng Monyela. And cum laude to Armin O'Connor. Muhammad Saddam Parker. And cum laude to Rachel Megan Parker. Cum laude Amy Pretorius. Cum laude Chelsea Ross. Stephen Odiambu Southway. Cum laude to Megan May Tattersall. Cum laude to Janae van Niekerk. Ziyanda Zenamile Vilakatsi. And cum laude to Kim von Davids. Monique von Mohlendorf, cum laude. Garth Nicholas Wentley, cum laude. Aniek Wolmerans. And cum laude, Tanya Wood. Our next group is the Bachelor of Science Honours in Sport Science. The first candidate, Mia Ardendorf. And a cum laude to TJ Allerton. Celia Beyers. Hendrika Susanna Botes. Cum laude to Abigail Boyce. Zadanian Dalen Coleridge. Katrien de Wet. Hilda de Tooy. Cum laude to Robin Judith Emsley. Helena Fourie. Daniel Wesley Haynes. Catherine Charlotte Humphrey. And cum laude to Ryan Leatherby. Stephanie Wren Lowe. Jordan Paul Lucas. Cameron McDonald. Ry nou niemand. Tracy Oelerman. And cum laude to Caitlin Demi Olivier. Cum laude Leah Grace Pickett. And cum laude to Raquel Samina. Jani Smit. Lara Strydom. Mia Turcino. Jake Turner. Cum laude to Rika Sophie van Rooyen. Una Visser. Ethno Robin Whiteboy. The degree Bachelor of Science Honours in Biokinetics. Amy Jennifer Westbull Cullinan. Nicole Sandra de Pree. Cara Suzanne de Toy. Tessa Foster. Marcus Jonathan Gunton. Tahir Iqbal Jiva. Ibrahim Kotwal. And cum laude Annelies Labuskachny. Victoria Nyasha Mupaya. And cum laude Liesje Meiberg. Nicole Pretorius. Christy Smit. And cum laude Taryn Strydom. Tatum Claire Tarpey. Michelle van der Berg. Chancellor, I now present the postgraduate diploma in addiction care. Amy Buurman, cum laude. Noktolo Bukhani. Cum laude Danishka Anja Werner Jacobs. Clyde Schroeder. Jimiri Brumilda Smith. Bulani Nwemanetiti Tuketana. Bulana Petronella Tulare. Charlene van Romburg. Monroe Visagie. Leonice Rochelle Vrolik. And we're now moving to the postgraduate diploma in family medicine. Our first candidate, Ngoyi Christian Kazembe. Maimuna Adam Musa. Mutombo Nsenji Jr. Adolphe Lusamaki Sumahili. For the postgraduate diploma in midwifery, I present to you Stacey Magnolia Afrikaner. And cum laude, Gemma Lynn Barnard. Candice Klute, is jou kaartjie. Mishka Fortuin. Katmarisha Theodine Kroukamp. Akona Malutana. Lolwetu Mpambukeli. Tabisa Virginia Nkwambi. And cum laude, Zezetu Kwai Majulwa. For the postgraduate diploma in nursing education, I present to you Anela Bly. Nosisa Bomvana. Meneer die kanselier, die volgende diploma is die geestesgesondheid verpleegkunde nagraadse diploma. Die eerste kandidaat, Mabedi Nsenthia Bopalamo. En cum laude in die primêre sorgverpleegkunde diploma, Dorette Bakkel. Kaartjie. Cum laude, Lindelwa Zikona Buglonyewe. Die nagraadse diploma in perioperatiewe verpleegkunde, cum laude, Emily Helene Burger. Die nagraadse diploma in geestesgesondheid verpleegkunde, cum laude, Taleng Magdalene Chakela. Kedibone Ida Kwangai. En dan vir die nagraadse diploma in primêre sorgverpleegkunde, Diana Sylvia Collins. Cum laude, Candice Deyers. Cum laude, Auguline Marie Teslin Fredericks. And then in peri-operative nursing, our first candidate, Ziyanda Hanise Mtonjeni. Cum laude, Karen Harmus. Rochelle Patricia Heuvel. Bukive Khlalukana. Yonela Khlakandisa.
Thank you, Tenin. Thank you, Tenin. Thank you, Tenin.
Lizette Hooper. Magdalene Jacobs. Nathalie Elise James, cum laude. Tandi Jele. And cum laude, Idalise Jonk. Cum laude, Henricia Nicole Jurst. Cum laude, Michelle Joseph. Bongiswa Kali. And cum laude, Bongeka Kungwayo. Tozama Sylvia Langa. And cum laude, Valencia Denise Linnert. Cum laude, Serene Mabasa. Maputi Patience Masogo. Our next candidate is Siyanda Makinana. Ilse Moreira. And cum laude, Sade Clarenthina Mortluk Skiepers. Andile Mathanti. Sifelele Nkukume. Wendy Olivia Nkolanyane. And cum laude, Zimkita Nkubungo. Vuyowetu Nombande. Zukisa Nkoze. Noloyisu Niengwa. Tabita Pedzitsa. Anam Esther Pandula. Shazadi Rasit. Cum laude Margareta Johanna Elisabeth Radijn. Agnes Tolwiswa Smit. And cum laude Magda Smit. Cum laude Zoe Thomas. Cum laude Lydia Rosanne Valentine. Padetson. Chirinda Valentine. Alicia van Skalk. Ilana Weber, cum laude. Chancellor, we are now asking you to confer the degree in the postgraduate diploma in disability and rehabilitation studies. The first candidate, cum laude, Kwanele Precious Duma. Gaurobale Beatrice Mogatle. And cum laude, Alexandrina Sikelelwa Msitschana. Luigia Mikia Nicholas. Nolovuyu Taratu. Our next candidate is a cum laude to Joyce Chimecha Umetor. We now move on to the degree postgraduate diploma in medicine's development. Our first candidate got her degree cum laude, Janetta Jacoba de Villiers. Mardi Geldenhuis. Musibudi Onika Jim. Babawa Azakiwe Nancy Mzileni. Chifiva Adolphus Ndu. Kanya Azipiwe Nombola. We are now moving to the postgraduate diploma in medical toxicology. Our first candidate, Rani Ndonga Basilua. Bronwyn Beth Davies got a degree cum laude. Shalubinda Herf Coney. And our next candidate, cum laude, Scott Hayden Edward Mahoney. Kaylin Mache Rondganger. Magdalena Katarina Simon. And our next candidate, cum laude, Nabil Sima. And another cum laude to Jacqueline Veronica Tiltman. Candice Anne van Koningsbruggen, cum laude. The degree Bachelor of Nursing. Our first candidate, Aniqua Adonis. Tanya Timna Boy. Lekisha Destiny Cornelissen. Marcel Cronje. Irudiano Shane Lee Dampis. And our next candidate, cum laude, Shanae de Kok. Rachel Lauren de Villiers. Johanna Katarina de Toy. Kaylee Everett. Marika Fick. Lara Sky D.L. Fourie. Liz Ray Gericke. And our next candidate, cum laude, Krishna Gousaert. Suzanne Elizabeth Higu, cum laude. Lisa James, cum laude. Sife Jordan. And cum laude Lumei Koorts. Christelle Liu. Anlei Loubser. Nonopile Sipokatsi Magagula. Michlali Mangesi. Rosanne Paulette Marinus. Mika Marnitz. And our next candidate, cum laude, Jessica Taylor Marshall. Anitur Polite Mhlanga. And cum laude, Jenna Marie Mikau. Guguletu Elizabeth Mnisi. And cum laude, Phila Mzweli. Susan Marie Mulder. Zizipu Ndwandwa. Siobhan Alverine Nelson. And cum laude Sabrina Ornelas. Nabila Al-Karim Saleh Mohammed. And cum laude Salma Sali. Jacqueline Ann Sayers. Shanae Senecal. Mbali Zinhle Hope Shandu. Siyande Sitole. And cum laude Abigail Karina Sundgren. Model Vlok. And we now move to the Baccalaureate of Occupational Therapy. Our first candidate, Enya May Apollos. Jadaris Lucha Bartzes. And the next candidate, cum laude, Laura Badenhorst. Mariette Bester. Amanda Brink. Daniela Jade Koopman. Jacomino Petronella de Villiers. Alita de Waal. Sanda Kwaku Duaye. Taryn Tawanda Expert. Nadia Francis. Afika Bumkazi Gagela. Nasira Hussein. And the next degree, cum laude, Michelle Huskinson. Nuran Ismail. Zita Catherine Claire Jacobs. Amy Frances Killian. And the next degree, cum laude, Rosalind Emma King. Shirlisha Kusilan. Inge Kuchar. Emma Jessica Koopman-Lakay. Kunali Chaba. Nicole Moss. Nicole Oliver. Kauthar Umar. Anzel Pau. Gabriel Philander. Tanduwetu Ayanda Botswana. Dominique Elizabeth Prince. And the next degree, cum laude, Mia Christine Prinsloo. Yondela Sibabawe Sokomani. Mutakir Solomons. Corlia van der Bank. Zayan van Geria. We now move to the degree Bachelor of Science in Physiotherapy. Our first candidate, cum laude, Tasha Ann Ainsworth. Rian Clifford Allison. Sonika Bandat. Marizel Barnard. Tsitsi Mohau Bogopane. And our next degree, cum laude, Anya Bueta. Shriya Nivarya Budhal. Jade Simone Christoffels. Renee Klute. Georgia Erin Dugmore. Nadine Ibrahim. Zoe Sophie Louise Gardain, and she gets her degree cum laude. And another cum laude to Sanya Greef. Michaela Haricom. And a cum laude to Hannah Michaela Haswell. Tatum Keisha Hendricks. Muhammad Khan. And then cum laude Sarah Jane Klopstra. Emily Mpo Janet Kok. Kyra Page Lloyd. Alfonso Lottering. Tinashe Nkosinati Maposa. Anais Tunay Mason. Lisa Eugenia McLean. Christina Melly. And the next degree, cum laude, Jessica Moore. Leletu Mpapama. Our next candidate, Pinky Precious Ndebele. Inge Nell. Zahira Parker. Getemike Pegram. Naima Peterson. Wasim Ismail Randari. Nina Rousseau. And the next degree, cum laude, Michelle Skeepers. Juliga Sillier. Catherine May Smith. Kirsten Petra Trankel. Wesley van der Berg. Anja van Heerden. Misha van Kamp. Marna van Rooyen. Candice Jade van Vieren. Nicholas Jacobus van Wyk. We are now going to move to the degree Bachelor of Science in Dietetics. Our first candidate, Kirsten Esther Alice. Michaela Betteridge. And cum laude, Alexa Kim de Villiers. Rosemary Grace Elliott. Cum laude, Miaka Jessie Garland. Bronwyn Mary Cameron Gray. Daniel Hannekom Jordan. Gareth Katlego Kgoedi. Nicolene Creer. And cum laude, Kerry Lamboy. Another cum laude to Megan May Lee. Jenna Francis Lovegrove. Jana Maria. Annabelle Catherine McCaig. Uzair Murat. And then cum laude to Chloe Nicole Morris. Tobile Nkabinde. Mikhail Antonio Rodriguez. Dina Rachel Schauloff. Amaris Grace Snell. Alvin Steenkamp. Estelle van Rijn. Nadia Visser. We're now moving to the Bachelor of Speech, Language and Hearing Therapy. Alden Germain Barent. Amina Behardien. Jenna Blake. Jamie Kate Buchan. Annette Marie Klute. Kristen Duplessis. Lisa Fourie. Tahira Galant. Zinat Ghani. Henry Hatting. Jadine Faith Katniss. Gert Cornelius Koekemoer. Sinubuyo Tiu Mduzuwana. Bahale Paswa Mehale. Batavia Pauline Moelman. Athenkosi Amanda Mpiti. Beans Nieuwenhuis. Francis Olivier. Liana Jackie Peterson. Desleen Liana Prince. Sharon Lillian Rudolph. Nicole C.J. Smithdorf. Carla Veer. Amber Megan Vermeulen. Anna Katarina Wessels. Carla Michaela Wolf. Suellen Francis Zimmerman. Kanselier, ek versoek u om aan die kandidate wie se name ook aan u voorgelees, maar wat nie hier teenwoordig kan wees vandag nie, die onderskeie grade in hulle afwesigheid te verleen. Chancellor, I request you to confer the degrees on those candidates whose names have been presented to you, but who could not attend in their absence.
Ek ken die grade toe aan die kandidaat wie se naam aan my voorgelees, maar wat vandag nie hier kan wees nie. In absentia toe, I award the degrees to those candidates whose names have been laid before me today, but who are unable to be here. I confer those degrees in absentia.
Mr. Chancellor, an outstanding feature of institutions that focus on excellent performance is that excellent achievers receive acknowledgement on different levels and in different ways. In the context of Stellenbosch University, this recognition includes the Chancellor's Awards, which focus on sustained excellence in research and or learning and teaching and or community interaction and or administration. In the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences, the Chancellor's Award is awarded to 3 outstanding individuals. I have the pleasure in presenting the following motivation in respect of the first recipient, Professor Susan van Schalkwyk. Professor Susan van Schalkwyk is a leader and a teaching specialist in the health sciences, whose her innovations feature projects that influence the work of students and staff, academia, and industry. Her academic journey situated the Center for Health Professions Education on an international stage, and she has also served as educational advisor for some major USA-based funds. Attaining associate professorship in 2012 and full professorship in 2016, she continues to lead several development initiatives of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences. Professor van Schalkwyk's awards include a Distinguished Teacher Excellence Award and a Teaching Fellowship, both from Stellenbosch University. Her inclusive and innovative leadership style is embedded in her daily practice. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to present the Chancellor's Award to Professor Susan van Schalkwyk.
How are you, Susan? Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, the second recipient in the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences is Professor Taryn Young. It is a pleasure to present the following motivation in respect of the recipient. Professor Taryn Young is an expert in evidence-informed healthcare. She has authored over 150 academic articles and has secured 150 million rand in research grants. Professor Young is the executive head of the Department of Global Health, head of the Division of Epidemiology and Biostatistics, and the director of the Center for Evidence-Based Healthcare. She collaborates with leading health and evidence-based institutions to advance the translation of science, and her links with the provincial and national departments of health have advanced evidence-informed policies. The leadership she provides in research capacity building has positively embedded the scientific rigor and output of students, as well as emerging and established researchers. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to present the Chancellor's Award to Professor Taryn Young.
Absoluut wonderlik, Karen. Baie geluk.
Mr. Chancellor, the third recipient is Mr. Daniel Rana. It is a pleasure to present the following motivation in respect of the recipient. Mr. Rana is an extraordinary employee who joined the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences in 2006. We deeply admire his demeanor and always ready to assist attitude. As the face of the faculty, he is, for many of us, both the first and the last person we see on campus every day. He cheers up your day no matter what challenges you face. Mr. Rana has developed personal connections with nearly every staff member and has the uncanny ability to remember all our stories. Mr. Rana has consistently been an overachiever. His presence in our faculty made a big difference for many people over the past 16 years. He personifies Stellenbosch University's values of excellence, compassion, accountability, respect, and equity, and we thank him for his admirable dedication. He has also made an extra effort to be with us today to receive this award. Mr. Chancellor, I request you to present the Chancellor's Award to Mr. Daniel Rana.
Sal jy omdraai? Omdraai. Dat mense nie kan sien. Baie geluk. Dit was 'n baie ontroerende oomblik, a very moving moment. Very proud, Mr. Rana. Baie dankie vir alles wat jy gedoen het. Dames en here, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program, but I think, did anyone think that was too long? Did anyone think it was too short? Yes. Who says? Because I think there were some families that didn't get a chance om uitbundig genoeg die pragtige mense aan hierdie kant aan te spoor nie. Wie het nie genoeg kans gehad nie? Nou is die kans, asseblief. Ja. Thank you. Mevrou, right in the front of me here, daar's 'n bejaarde vrou wat u daar sit, mevrou. Ek het u gegroet en daar's 'n pragtige jong man. There's a young man here. Could I ask you both to stand up? Mevrou, sal u omgee as ek u vra om op te staan? And the young man too. Can you come and stand here? Yes, please. Yes. Let's cheer them. Dankie. Can you join the lady so that we can take a pic? Mevrou, baie dankie dat ek hier so kon. There we are. Beautiful. Can someone take a photograph? If you turn around. Draai om. Yes, please. Wow. Baie dankie, thank you so much. We are filled with joy. There is so much that has to be fixed in our country, and today we know that we can fix it. With people like these and with people like you. Am I right? Yes, please. And these beautiful, brilliant young people, the doctors, the diplomates, the degree holders, the masters and honors, they join 200,000 Marties worldwide. It's a wonderful network. It's an empowering network. It's an available network. Go onto the website. Find out where the others are on all continents. In China, in Germany, in Western Europe, North America, South America, Australasia, there are Marties there. We have a homecoming weekend next year between the 14th and the 16th of September. Be sure to come back to Stellenbosch for that. And also for everyone here, daar is versnaperinge, daar is verversings, net hier oorkant by die, wat is die daar nie kry, wat is, die stal, dis die stal. There are refreshments for you and a glass of refreshing champagne if you like, or other drinks, and go and celebrate it there. And there's one important thing that I'm still going to do, which is to ask you, aren't you proud of all of those people whose love and support and investment and money made it possible for you to be here today? Get up and cheer them, please. Get up and cheer them. Yes. Cheer them all. Yes. You can opstaan en herken. You can get up and share the cheers. Yes. Bravo. Thank you, ma'am. On my left there, thank you. Once more. That lady, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your beautiful participation. Thank you to our graduates and our diplomates upon whose shoulders the future of our country rests. And today we feel a great warmth and optimism. Dit is nou my plig en ek geniet dit baie want dis die enigste twee magte wat die kanselier het is om die kongregasie bymekaar te roep, byeen te roep en af te sluit. But no other powers or duties. By virtue of the powers vested in me, I now declare that this congregation of the University of Stellenbosch is duly concluded. I ask you, as we leave the stage, to remain standing until we get out. Ingevolge die magte aan my toevertrou as kanselier verklaar ek dat hierdie kongregasie van die universiteit nou op 'n einde is. Baie dankie. Dankie, Wim.